So, growing up in a heteronormative society, all of us really were basically born like into like believing or contributing to society like norms and thinking that we're all straight, that if you're a boy, you like a boy. Hold up, because if that was our society, holy shit, that'd be so different. But if you're a boy, you like a girl, and if you're a girl, you like a boy. Well, I was born a girl. I still am like thinking I'm a girl. We will get into that section of the video with gender later, but I still go by she/her pronouns, so that's good. Um, and I was born into believing that I was straight, that I was going to marry a man, have kids with a man. And maybe that still is my future because I am pansexual. That means I date anybody. But I am pansexual with a feminine lean, meaning I like feminine attributes and feminine figures more than boys. Actually, unlike us, I'm more than masculine. It's like on a same-ish level, but feminine is just a little bit higher for me. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, I don't know how to explain it to you. I don't know how to explain it to you to be more simpler than that. But yes, we're all born under this hetero umbrella. So I was born and growing up believing that, okay, well, I'm gonna marry a guy. I'm gonna date a guy. Can't wait to get my first boyfriend. He was a disaster. Anyways, so yes, I was brought up heterosexual, as everybody probably was, and to make it even like harder, I am black. I'm black. So if you guys can't relate to being black or a person of color, or have that strict parent in the black community, especially the black spiritual community, it's very important that you are heterosexual. If you're not, it's going to be a rough time for you. My older sister, is a lesbian, and she's older than me, so her experience, I kind of watched her experience, and I was kind of afraid to be like, oh, I don't want to be that, because I don't want to get what she got from my mom and my grandmother. Like, there were days where she would be beaten with a broom, with the broom, I can't put it lightly, by my grandmother, because she is so hard in like against same-sex relationships. Her and my mother, I will not say they are abusive. I don't believe they are a abusive parent, but especially when we were teenagers, or I was a kid and she was a teenager. There's this parental control in the black community with black parents that they always have to dictate what their kid is doing, and if they're doing something out of line that doesn't align to them, they go like ballistic. But my mother is a good mother to us, to all of us. She's a single parent, she's a single mom. I understand her stress. I understand my grandma's stress even more. So I will not put them on that they were abusive. So don't even say that they're abusive. It's just a stressful situation for them, and they definitely have untreated mental illnesses that they will not get checked out because they don't believe in mental illnesses. That's a whole different topic for another day. I have so many things to talk about. But yes, I would see my sister get harassed by my mom and my grandma. Like, my mother was literally thinking I'm sending my sister to like a gay conversion camp. Like, it was really bad. So I was like, oh, I don't want to be that. So my sister is like around 5 years older than me, so there's a gap. Like, when I was starting middle school, she went to high school. When I got out of middle school, she graduated from high school, was going to college. So we were like that, like years apart from each other, like in terms of school. So in middle school, I was a nerdy girl. I liked anime. And I would lean, like, I found myself liking feminine guys like in anime and in real life, like if they were feminine, I would be attracted towards them. And it was not like, oh, I don't like girls. I just like guys who like share their feelings and like look feminine and have this feminine thing. Like if you knew what anime traps were, I loved anime traps and now I don't like them. When I was in middle school, I would literally say put photos of traps, anime traps, and like them, or anime femboys, what they're called, and like them and like save them in my folder and be like, I think I'm attracted to this type of man, a feminine man. I think that's what I like. And years later, it moved on to me attracting a gay guy. Well, I didn't really attract him. He was more attracted to me. That's a different relationship that I'm not going to get into right now because that's a whole can of words. That relationship was quite not good, is what I will say on YouTube. And, yeah, so I attracted a gay guy and we dated for a bit. And I was just like, I think I just like feminine men. And then high school, like freshman or sophomore year, this girl like we got closer and we were like getting really close. Like we were friends before, but then we were actually at some classes together, so we were getting really close. And I would be like, I'm not gonna say her name, so let's call her Hannah. So I would be like, Hannah babe, Hannah baby. And she'd be like, Paris wifey, Paris boo. And we would like always take pictures together, always like be close together. Like if she wanted my jacket, I give her my jacket. And if we would like share, like eat from the same spoon, like we were really close. And I would always joke about, oh, that's my wife. That's my wife. She's my wife. Like I'm protected of her, like she's mine, like don't look at her, she's mine. And that would be our joke. And she'd be like, yes, that's my wife. And I was just like, we're just close friends, like in denial, when my heart would literally skip beats when this girl would sit next to me. Like I would get warm in the face when this girl used to sit next to me. I'd be like, she's just my friend, you know. She's just my friend that I want to kiss, hug, and do more with. Like, that's my friend. Like, that's my friend. What the fuck was I on? I was so convinced that I was straight during those school years. It's kind of hard to, like, look back at that and be like, wow, how did I ever think I was straight? But it really does wear down on you because of society and my parents and my situation with my sister. It was just like, maybe, yeah, I'm straight because society was like a lot of pressure is what I would say. And like being gay is not taken like seriously. I feel like when you're a female or a feminine, it's not taken as seriously as it is when you are a gay man or a gay masculine, is what I will say. So I will put my respects on that girls have it a bit easier, but it's still not equal. Like lesbian relationships are not taken seriously at all towards the public. They're taken like as jokes, while gay relationships are taken as seriously, but in the different direction, as like, oh, let's burn them all. But the girls are like, oh, they're just playing around, she'll grow out of it. Like it's like they treat lesbian relationships as like their children, like just playing around, like just playing pretend and kissing people on the cheeks. Like that's not like something kids should do or anything like childish. Like why are you putting a adult relationship into like a childish box? It's very strange. So yeah, I would always be with this girl, be like, wife, baby, that's mine, she's mine. And then in junior year, she got a boyfriend. So I was very, I'd say, depressed at that time, and for the life of me, I didn't know why. Like, all those wife jokes and babies had to stop. We just had to be blank, like, towards each other and just be friends again because she had a boyfriend. And I never liked him. And looking back at it, I didn't know why. I was so depressed. I would like cry randomly, like just thinking about stuff. And now I know it was her. I think I was in love with her. And I did eventually move on through senior year. I just moved on from her, still thinking I was gonna get a man. I am currently 20, almost 21, and my last man I dated was last year, and I think I'm done with men. I think I'm done with men. So, but I am still pansexual, so there's still the opportunity. Like, I can fall in love with anyone, but I will say I think I'm done with men. Watch me like 2 years later be like married to a guy. Don't even wish that upon myself. But that's just how this thing works. You say one thing and then the next thing happens. Things change. People change, and that's all right too. But I just realized the other day, looking back, like, man, I was in love with that girl. And I didn't even know it. I was literally under the guise of friendship. And looking back, a lot of stuff like that happened. Even before that, when I was younger. I said I liked feminine guys, right? And I would go on like Google Plus and be on these like role play boards and role play My Little Pony lesbian relationships. Like, I would role play My Little Pony lesbian relationships and like anime lesbian relationships. Like, if you were in Fairy Tail, I shipped Lucy x Urza, and I would always role play as Urza, and some people will always role play as Lucy. So so looking back at it, it was like, wow, how the fuck was I straight? I don't know. How the fuck did I think I was straight? I think it was just that pressure of society poking you every which way, you know? Like, you're a girl, you're supposed to be with a guy, but that's not true. That's not true. It's literally not true. So I don't believe that. And then there was, in middle school, I was with my best friend, girl. She's a girl. On the bus. And, literally we would just sit together, watch anime corn in the back of the bus. And then I don't remember the context, but one day she licked the side of my teeth. There's not the side of my teeth, holy shit. The side of my cheek. And I literally felt things down there. And I just said to her, I remember that was my first reaction was, my thing just did something. Don't do that again to me. To my best friend. And then looking back at it, it's like, like, why did I tell her that? Like, girl, you were in love with her. Girl, you liked her. Like, it was like, girl, you literally liked her. Like, oh God. So, why I say I'm pansexual and is because I truly believe I can fall in love with anybody. You just have to, for me, it's more feelings than appearance. And I will get into that, of how that has to do with a little bit of a weight problem and being rejected by everybody. Basically, not even a weight problem. I say it's just product of being unwanted in school and like not popular, like a loser. I wouldn't say I was a loser. I was more of a lone wolf. But still, like that, it's just like the product of being unwanted, I'd say. But it's also what my heart feels like. I don't care what you have down there or what you represent as long as you love me. I love you. Mwah. You know? That's just me. Now, people are going to use this against you. Oh, so you can choose that you're gay. Oh, you can choose who you like. Oh, so you're saying sexuality is actually a choice. No, it is not a choice. Not a choice for many people. Many people just grew up liking boys and they're a boy. Many girls just grew up, like my sister, liking girls and they're a girl. And it's not their choice. It was what they were born as. It's their feelings, it's their sexual identity that they cannot change. My sister has dated some guys in middle school and they were not what she wanted. like, you can try as hard as you can. It's still not gonna go away or work out. You could try to hide it. You will not change your attraction. If you do not like men, you do not like men. If you do not like girls, you do not like. If you do not like women, you don't like women. Like, it's that simple. And people will still fight over it for years. We're gonna be like this for years until all the Generation X dies out. But some millennials, I can't say that word. Some millennials still think the same way as Gen X. So maybe a little bit longer. Maybe a little bit longer. But I know if I grow up and I have any children, I will not treat them a different way. I will let them live their life. I will let them live their life. Now, I won't let them do whatever they want, but I will let them, like, their identity is theirs, and theirs to grow up and change. Grow up and change, or stay the same if they like it, you know? That's just it. And speaking on that, I'm going to go back to my gender identity and how I feel about my gender. Now, I am currently feminine female. Like, I was born a girl, so I am a female. Cis female. But I have always wanted a penis. I've always, from I was little, I was like, like, I just like, so when's it coming? So when's something else? Like, when is my penis gonna grow in? I never told that to my parents or my mom or anyone like that, but I was just thinking at the top of my head. So when's it coming? Like, and then my identity like shifted when I was exposed to like sexual content at a young age. I was just like, a penis is power. I want power. I want a penis. I want to be a girl. I want to be a female with a penis. And I saw those videos, and I was like, so they do grow in, so when's mine coming? It was so crazy. But I still do want a penis. And I don't know how I fit on the gender spectrum for that, but that's what I want. I don't know what else to say. But yes, that is the end of the discussion for this video. I just wanted to make this video to let like anybody going through the same things I went through, or like seeing little glimpses. Maybe those glimpses are like, like, you know, like you should look into them a little bit more. Like, not pressuring you to change who you are, but if you're a little bit younger, you'll know by like 25. I give you until 25. You will know what you're attracted to and what you're not. And even after then, even if you do know, you may have like to keep yourself hidden just because people are crazy. I live in Florida. People are crazy. People are crazy. I know that. But I'm just here to spread love and peace and give you a little bit of a peace of mind that you're not alone. I've been there, and maybe after these telltale signs, you'll know what it's like. If you have any stories you want to share in the comments, just comment down below, and my thing will be a safe space. Any negative comments I see, deleted. Like, not against me, but if it's against someone else in the comments, I'm definitely deleting that comment. So don't even worry about that. Haters gonna hate all they want. But just be you. And even if you're a hater, I will share you some peace and love. Because I love you. Bye, guys. I wish you guys the best. Have a good day. And I love you. Mwah.